and lichened into colour with the crags. And he that once was king had on a crown of diamonds, one in front and four aside. And Arthur came, and labouring up the pass, all in a misty moonshine, unawares, had trodden that crowned skeleton, and the skull brake from the nape, and from the skull the crown rolled into light, and turning on its rims fled like a glittering rivulet to the tarn. And down the shingly scour Arthur plunged, and caught and set it on his head, and in his heart heard murmurs.
Lo, thou likewise shalt be king.
Thereafter, when a king, he had the gems plucked from the crown, and showed them to his knights.
These jewels, whereupon I chance divinely, are the kingdoms, not the kings, for public use. Henceforward let there be, once every year, a joust for one of these. For so by 9 years' proof we needs must learn which is our mightiest, and ourselves shall grow in use of arms and manhood, till we drive the heathen, who, some say, shall rule the land hereafter, which God hinder.
And 8 years passed, 8 jousts had been, and still had Lancelot won the diamond of the year, with purpose to present them to the queen when all were won, but meaning all at once to snare her royal fancy with a boon worth half her realm, had never spoken word. Now for the central diamond and the last and largest, Arthur, holding then his court hard on the river, let proclaim a joust at Camelot, and when the time drew nigh, spake, for she had been sick, to Guinevere.
Are you so sick, my queen, you cannot move to these fair jousts?
Yea, lord, I am. Ye know it.
Then will ye miss, my lady, the great deeds of Lancelot, and his prowess in the lists, a sight ye love to look on.
And the queen lifted her eyes, and they dwelt languidly on Lancelot, where he stood beside the king. He, thinking that he read her meaning there,
Stay with me. I am sick. My love is more than many diamonds.
yielded, and a heart, love loyal to the least wish of the queen, however much he yearned to make complete the tale of diamonds for his destined boon, urged him to speak against the truth, and say,
Sir King, mine ancient wound is hardly whole, and lets me from the saddle.
And the king glanced first at him, then her, and went his way. No sooner gone than suddenly she began.
To blame, my lord Sir Lancelot, much to blame. Why go ye not to these fair jousts? The knights are half of them our enemies, and the crowd will murmur, Lo, the shameless ones who take their pastime, now the trustful king is gone.
Then Lancelot, vexed at having lied in vain.
Are ye so wise? You were not once so wise, my queen, that summer when ye loved me first. Then of the crowd ye took no more account than of the myriad cricket of the mead, when its own voice clings to each blade of grass, and every voice is nothing. As to knights, them surely can I silence with all ease. But now my loyal worship is allowed of all men. Many a bard without offence has linked our names together in his lay. Lancelot, the flower of bravery, Guinevere, the pearl of beauty, and our knights at feast have pledged us in this union, while the king would listen smiling. How then? Is there more? Has Arthur spoken aught? Or would yourself, now weary of my service and devoir, henceforth be truer to your faultless lord?
Arthur, my lord, Arthur, the faultless king, that passionate perfection, my good lord. But who can gaze upon the sun in heaven? He never spake word of reproach to me. He never had a glimpse of mine untruth. He cares not for me. Only here today there gleamed a vague suspicion.